The 2024-25 season marks a new era for PSG, but to conquer Europe, they need more than just ambition. They need a force of nature, a born winner and a king and a lion. And so they turn to a familiar face, Mr. Zlatan Ibrahimović in his prime. Back at the Parc des Princes, Zlatan's mission is clear: to dominate Ligue and reclaim PSG supremacy and finally deliver the club's long-coveted Champions League trophy. Can we achieve this feat with the PSG icon? Let's find out. Alright, Zlatan has another chance to win his first trophy of his time back at PSG, coming on the bench in the 60th minute against rivals AS Monaco. First debut for the club, or first competitive debut for the club. And the Monaco are on the ball now, plays it out wide, is intercepted. João Neves plays it into the feet of, back to him. João Neves looks to find Dembele over the top. Dembele takes a good touch, lays it off to find Zlatan, and first touch, bang! Always into the back of the net. Expect to see plenty of goals with this guy. Look at the ball over the top. Very unselfish from Dembele. Of course, Zlatan was going to slot that in. Alright, we've got João Neves shielding the ball, and he's able to get past him. Looks for Hakimi. Hakimi looks for options, plays it back to João Neves. Then he finds Dembele on the ball. Lovely swift turn. He lays it off to find Zlatan, and he scores from a similar angle, but this time it was a cross goal. And already the guy has got a brace. Again, another assist from Dembele to put it across. And then, of course, from whatever angle it is, Zlatan's going to put it away. And then we keep winning it the ball off AS Monaco. They just cannot keep an attack going. Kvaratskhelia plays it back to find the midfielder, and then finds João Neves, finds the feet. Lovely feet from Zlatan. Just bamboozles the defender and slots it into the back of the net to score a hat-trick on his debut. Just unreal. Look at that feet. Crazy feet from a big man. That's like 6'5". And of course, he's going to slot that in. Unbelievable performance. And the AS Monaco, of course, had a few chances of their own. He looks to shoot from outside the box, but those goes nowhere. We still got another chance. Zlatan lays it off to find Kvaratskhelia. He lays it off to find Zlatan again, tries to volley it back. Would have been unreal goal if he scored that, but what a performance from the overall team. Not even just Zlatan. I know he scored the hat-trick, but everybody chipped in and we just dominated, especially João Neves. He's one player to look out for. But yeah, already a trophy in the bank, and we've only just played one game. We start this video off with a bang. Alright, Zlatan is now in for his Ligue 1 debut against Le Havre, one of the most underrated teams. They produce a lot of talent. They're not the biggest club, but loads of talent. Mahrez, the likes of, I think, Kante, I'm not entirely sure, but a lot of top French talent used to come from there. Zlatan plays a ball over the top to find Dembele. Then he does a lovely flick and tries to volley it again. What a goal that would have been, very similar to that attempt in the last match. And then nice 1-2, and he looks for Zlatan Ibrahimović to put it again. I don't know why he didn't go across goal. Alright, PSG on it now. Finding Fabian, looking for João Neves. Plays it to the feet of Dembele, plays it to the feet of Zlatan Ibrahimović. Then he sees Kvaratskhelia making a run to the centre, and he slots it in first time. Now Zlatan's become a provider as well as goal scorer. Expect him to get a lot of assists, especially with the likes of Kvaratskhelia and Dembele, who are potent wingers in their own right. We're going to have so much fun with these guys. I'm so happy they signed these players, man. And then straight from kickoff, Zlatan has the ball, looking for Dembele again. Zlatan just goes into the centre to occupy the centre halves. Then he takes a lovely swift turn, and he looks for Kvaratskhelia to make another inside run, and he's just thrown goal. And this is just too easy. Playing with these two are too easy, and for those two, playing with Zlatan Ibrahimović is too easy as well. Just the link-up play, the intricate runs, they're just too much for this defence to handle. And of course, he wasn't going to finish from there, but that's the kind of poor defending. But then Dembele has the ball in there. Tried to play a 1-2 lovely between the two strikers, and then they play 1-2s for fun between the whole front three. I don't know why. They could have just scored multiple times, but Zlatan was there, scored a typical poachers strikers finish. And yeah, we're just toying with them at the moment. It's just too easy. It's just too easy. The ricochet goes into Zlatan's feet. It's going to slot it in. Le Havre, though, they went for it, and actually the striker had a shot on goal, but Donnarumma made a comfortable save. And then they look to counter. Kvaratskhelia turns it, looks for Zlatan again. He looks to kind of drive, and he sees the right back making a run. And then Dembele, who's pretty much thrown goal, and he looks to make it 4-0. Oh my days, how did he not finish that? Simple 1v1. But it don't matter. It was a comfortable victory.
we could have beaten them 6-0 easily. That's how dominant we were. Ligue debut, top performance from Zlatan. I'm just so excited to play the remainder of this season with this maestro. It's unreal. 10 rating, could have scored more goals, could have even got more assists. He was that good. And of course, we ended up getting man of the match. I think you got the man of the match in the last game as well, but I just didn't show you guys. But yeah, expect a lot of these to come. Yo, check this out. The guy has 7 goal contributions in 5 games already, 5 goals and 2 assists. At this rate, we could potentially beat his goal scoring season when he scored 38 goals in the league. Who knows? So we will now approach deadline day, and as you can tell, it's gone for 24 hours, and nothing to no avail has really happened. Unfortunately, with the mighty PSG, maybe they thought that our team was complete or whatever, but yeah, we didn't really go and sign any player. But yeah, but I think we're ready for the season. But anyway, Zlatan Ibrahimović, of course, got the player of the month. Yo, did you see him when he started in every single debut? The guy freaking slayed. A lot more top performances to come. All right, here's the big one. Champions League debut up against Girona, one of the most underrated teams of last season. It'll be so big for us if we could win a Champions League, because he never won one in his career, and PSG never won one in their history, so it'll be big. Of course, ball being played, finding Mendes on the left hand side, plays it back to flying Zlatan, and it's a good block from the defenders. And we have it again in the 34th minute. Dembele plays it to the feet of Zlatan, shields it well, looks for Fabian Ruiz, forces the keeper to make a save. And then Girona have it again, but they lose it again, finding Zlatan Ibrahimović. He looks to find Dembele, back to Zlatan again. How does he not shoot? But does a lovely 1-2 in the box. Just have to finish that. But then Girona plays back to the feet of Struani. Then they got it again, and then he failed to clear it. What is he doing? The striker's so strong, they still have the ball. How did they have got it again? And then Struani just puts it away. But just as a result of just poor defending, they failed to clear it numerous amount of times, and they were just letting both strikers in the box just shield the ball and play 1-2s with each other. But it was just not good enough. And then we got it again, plays it to the feet of Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia does a ball roll, looking to the feet of Zlatan. Zlatan shields it well, gets past that first man, and he looks to shoot from a weird angle from outside the box. And then Kvaratskhelia goes up with the follow up, and he makes it 1-0. Game on at this moment in time. It's been kind of end to end for both teams, and he's clearly reflected from the scoreline. You can just look at this. Tries to shoot from the most obscure angles. He's got crazy finishing, but Kvaratskhelia was that poacher. And Girona have it again, plays a good 1-2. They're just moving the ball around. The striker plays it to the other striker, Struani, looks to shoot from outside the box, and wow, what a finish from the big man for Struani. I did not expect that to go in. That is unreal. What a goal from that. And we ended up actually losing on our debut. Not ideal way to start, but there's still a lot more games to go. Hopefully we can kind of turn this result around. Alright, we got Zlatan's toughest away fixture yet. Arsenal at the Emirates. Very, very difficult one, but we're up for the challenge. Alright, so Calafiori has the ball, plays it to find Martinelli, looks for Calafiori again, looking for the feet of Havertz. These guys are not really committing, they're just giving all this time and space. But Saka, using his feet on the ball, plays it back to find Odegaard, does a flip flap and slots it into the back of the net. Wonderful finish onto his right foot. But I must say though, we didn't really try to kind of close him down quick enough. Yeah, like you could see that was Marquinhos' fault. He could have come in for a challenge. Lovely switch ball to find Saka. He nods it off to find Ben White, plays it back to Saka again, looking to find lovely feet from Odegaard, but we got it again. And then Donnarumma does this idiotic mistake, gives it to Havertz to make it 2-0. It's very, very surprising. Usually a very experienced goalkeeper. Again, lovely switched ball. Very questionable choice, but it was a fantastic ball to find Ben White again, finding Saka, who's driving into space. But he's very congested there, so he shields it, plays it back to find Odegaard, cuts it back, and he scores again his brace to make it 3-0. And it's looking like the tie is pretty much over with Arsenal, knowing how good they are defensively. But what a finish by Martin Odegaard. Actually, I think he notched him as well. Fabian Ruiz finding Dembele. Dembele plays it in behind to find Zlatan Ibrahimović, and then Gabriel goes for a crunching challenge. But then we got it again, and then he finds Zlatan Ibrahimović again to make it 3-1. Game is on. He didn't put up without a fight. But even though he went down, he was in a little bit of space. And just one touch, bang. We just know how potent this guy is. Another corner for Arsenal. Saka's going to take it. And Ibra clears it away. But it goes back to an Arsenal player, Martinelli, looking for this guy tormenting us the whole game. And then Mendes, the left back, whips it in to find Zlatan. He loads it off to find Kvaratskhelia. I don't know why he used his head. Could have scored that, to be honest. And it ends up being 3-1. With Martin Odegaard being the main guy that tormented our defense. Of course, we got 8.6 rating because we scored that goal, but it's not ideal. Next game is up against PSV, and hopefully we come back in the Champions League, securing another win, or just a win. The Zlatan on the right hand side looks to kind of shield. He's got the ball. He looks to actually just whip it in, and then Kvaratskhelia on the far post makes it 1-1. We were actually 1-0 down, so I forgot to mention that because it was the highlights feature that we were using. Mendes shields the ball very well, plays it through to find Kvaratskhelia. Rather than square it back to me, he actually ends up going for goal himself, and he makes it 2-1. We also conceded after that previous goal as well, so unfortunately we ended up drawing. It's not ideal because we need to pick up some points. We need to get some wins in the Champions League fixture if you want to consider actually making it to the later stages. But we got involved. 9.4 rating is a bit of a stretch. We only got 1 assist. Alright, we got some league action for you guys. So we're gonna be up against rivals Marseille in the Ligue 1. Alright, Fabien Ruiz on the ball, finds Dembele, looking for a 1-2 between Ibra and Dembele again. Dembele then looks for Kvaratskhelia, who's through on goal, shoots on his left, goes into the back of the net. Unbelievable. It's like this guy's another poacher as well, and also he could be threatening Zlatan for the top goal scorer award as well. He scores a lot of goals. Okay, now Marseille moving the ball very well. Harit plays it out wide to find Mason Greenwood, lays it off to find the striker, looks to shoot from outside the box, forces the keeper to make a save. Long ball in. Now he lays it off to find Zlatan. Zlatan controls it well, he shields it well, looks to shoot from outside the box, blocked. Kvaratskhelia shields it well. Back to find the feet of Zlatan Ibrahimović, plays 1-2. Kvaratskhelia looks to shoot from the left hand side. Another goal for him. Again, like I said before, this guy is a marksman on the left hand side. Gonna score a lot of goals. Zlatan Ibrahimović on the ball again, running acres of space, trying to look for options. He tries to play 1-2 with Kvaratskhelia, but he's tackled in the process, and you can see he's actually been injured for whatever reason, but we still continue to play just to spray some balls. We aren't going to sprint as much. We still got the ball, and he plays it on the right hand side to find João Neves, forcing a save. Alright, Olympique Marseille on the ball now. They're moving the ball very well, relatively quickly, and then he finds Havertz making a good run in behind, and he makes it 2-1. Game is on. They're not putting up without a fight, and that's a good run from the midfielder Harit to make it 2-1. Alright, we got it now in the 63rd minute. Ball's being moved between both two midfielders, plays it to the feet of Zlatan Ibrahimović. He lays it off to find Dembele, and he makes it 2-1. So even when this dude is injured, he is still a massive threat to the opposition. I mean, what more can this guy not do? Look, the hold-up play is elite right there, and Dembele was not going to miss from there, was he? Alright, we got another free kick in the 72nd minute, finding João Gomez. João Gomez looks to shoot from the right hand side, forces his keeper to make a save, and it ended up being 3-1. Routine victory. Zlatan didn't score, but he had a terrific performance, getting others into play, getting assists, getting involved with his teammates. That's the all-round forward play that we like to see. So we actually ended up getting injured for 4 weeks, so we're going to be out of action, which is unfortunate, which ruins our chances of getting top scorer list in the league. But fast forward 4 weeks, and then we now got probably the most difficult fixture in the Champions League against Bayern Munich. We come in on for the first time in the 61st minute, and this was a very difficult fixture. Ball being played to find Davies, and then looks for Sane on the overlap, plays on to Kane on the edge of the box, just missed. 64th minute in. Oh my days, Sane, that was dangerous, fam. That was madness. That was crazy from Sane. And of course, rightly so, he got a red card. Of course, he was sent off. Like, all right, so now we're down to 10 men. We've made that interception. Fabian looking for Dembele, who's running in the right hand side. Does his shimmy, starts to shoot on his right, forces Neuer to make a save. Corner being made into me. Zlatan tries to do the classic bicycle kick, saved. And then Bayern Munich have a free kick, Harry Kane to take it, and it actually goes into the top corner, the back of the net. You don't, to be honest, you don't really see Harry Kane score free kicks, but he scores in this one, and he makes it 1-0 despite being down to 10 men. But let's see this free kick again. Just curls it right into the top corner. No keeper, no chance. Plays it back to him again. It seems like Bayern Munich were actually playing better when they went down to 10 men. And look, perfect run, time to perfection from Harry Kane, and he just makes it 2-0. 2-0 when you're down to 10 men. Unbelievable. Was not the best defending in the world, just letting Harry Kane get through like that. Not using the offside trap very properly. Now, your Bayern were not done yet. They still had a lot of business to sort out. Laimer shielding the ball extremely well, and then plays it into the midfielder. Looks for Musiala, he just turns him inside out, and the Kane is through on goal, and he actually makes it a hat-trick. Hattie. And also 2 goals in the dying embers of the game when you're down to 10 men. This is a historic victory. I don't remember seeing a team down to 10 men performing like this. But to be fair, we just did not perform well at all. Of course, we made them look good. If you're gonna concede 3 goals after having 1-man advantage, we have to have a big look at ourselves. And of course, this was Zlatan's worst performance of the season. Yeah, look at the table. We have been appalling. We're actually right at the bottom after 5 games. No wins and 1 loss. And 1 draw, sorry. We have been appalling so far. And the chances of us qualifying are just dwindling by the minute. We're going to need some sort of a miracle or some excellent run of games. We come in for the 61st minute, and we're actually playing on the right wing, which is a very interesting position. Never seen him play there in real life. But we'll do whatever the manager takes to get into this side as we're recovering, as we got back from injury. So yeah, we've won it. Fabian Ruiz plays it down the wing to find Kvaratskhelia, who's pretty much through on goal, and he looks to finish and makes it comfortably for us in the lead, 2-1. 67 minutes in, knocks it off to find Kvaratskhelia again. Tries to look for Zlatan again, but it's ricocheted, but we still got it. He looks to find João Neves, looks to find Fernandes, who's at right back for some reason. Looking for Zlatan, he dribbles into space, and he gets past him, he looks to shoot, and he makes it 3-1. Fantastic, sort of a solo goal, because he's able to dribble and weave in and out. They've actually got a penalty to get a consolation goal. They've got 1 goal back, making it 3-2. But I don't think there's enough time for them to come back, and of course there wasn't. Finally, a victory in the Champions League. But for a team like PSG, why did it take this long to get our first victory? So yeah, that puts us 29th. So all we need to do is get past, I think, 24th place, and then I think we make it to the playoffs. Alright, we've got some more league action for you guys. This time I think is against AFC Monaco. We're coming in for Ousmane Dembele, so that means we're probably playing on the right again. João Neves on the ball, finds, I think, our right back, plays it to the feet of Zlatan, looking for Hakimi, plays it down the line, and I'm through on goal to find Zlatan again, forces the keeper to make a save. Monaco on the ball, the right winger looks to whip it into the box. He's got it, but he's not able to. But Monaco is able to get it again to shoot from outside the box. Wayward. Kvaratskhelia on the ball running, plays it back to find the midfield, and then he looks to find Zlatan. He shields him off, forces the keeper to make a save. And then we've got a corner in the 80th minute, plays to find Zlatan. He actually wins the header. Surprising, isn't it? First headed goal from a dude who's 6'5". Very surprising. I'm sure he scores more goals like this in real life. Beautiful ball being whipped in, and he actually out-jumped the defender who's up against him, but he was a midget though. But yeah, we ended up winning 2-0, routine victory, and Ligue is just becoming a piece of cake. There's a reason why they could just call it the 1-man league, I'll be honest. Alright, so now is reached January the 6th. We're around the January transfer window, and let's just see where we're at. So we now got 22 goals. In 22 games, he scored 13 goals and 6 assists. Not too bad, but Kvaratskhelia is in the lead with 17 goals and 11 assists. That guy's been bagging for fun. Okay, now so we start entering the Coupe de France. So basically it's just the French FA Cup basically. And our first fixture in the round of 32 is against Rodez AFC AF. So I'm pretty sure it's a team in the second division. So again, it should be a routine victory, but there's always room for upsets if we don't perform well. And yeah, we have the ball now. Kvaratskhelia plays it back to find Fabian, plays it to the feet of me, plays a lovely 1-2 between Kvaratskhelia and me, and Zlatan's through on goal and finesses it right into the top corner. Routine goal, beautiful team goal, quick passing, quick interchanges, and what can I say? And they had a go though. They had a go. Gonna look to play a nice 1-2 between the two strikers, but the finishing was just poor. In the 108th minute, Vitinha finds Asensio, I think, looking for Kvaratskhelia. He's on the ball, being patient. He's not really seeking options, so he just decides to go on the outside. He just gets past both the right back and centre back with ease. Looks for Zlatan. He turns away and he looks to Zlatan into the post, and he gives them the lead that hopefully will secure them to the next round of the Coupe de France. Zlatan is the hero right now, and Kvaratskhelia now is through on goal to the dying ends of the game, and he makes it 3-1. To be honest, a team like this, we should be putting them away in the 90 minutes, but a win is a win at the end of the day, so why am I complaining for? And we're through to the next round, no complaints. And of course, we end up getting the man of the match. I feel like when you score heroic goals, you tend to get man of the match way more often. It doesn't matter even how you actually perform before then. But yeah, now a lot is on the line now. We have to win our next 2 games if we want to stand a chance of hopefully getting into the playoffs. But it's not easy because they're 2 points. Salzburg's are 2 points ahead of us. And also you've got all the other teams that want to win as well in this area. So a lot is at stake. We really need to win our next 2 games. And it doesn't get easier than this. We're so unfortunate to be matched with Manchester City, probably the most fiercest opponent that we're facing so far in order to get these points. But yeah, 12 minutes in, Man City win it. Bernardo plays it to the feet of Foden, and then he turns in with ease and then slots it into the top corner. Poor defending. We just gave him too much room and space. He just did that way too easily for my liking. Like that. Just roll you like that past two of them. It's not good enough. And then Man City have it again. Haaland looks to play the ball through to find Foden again, who's now on the right hand side. Does a few skill moves back to Haaland. Looks to shoot, forcing the keeper from Donnarumma. Now we have it again. Marquinhos plays it to the feet. Nice 1-2 between the two midfielders, João and Vitinha. João plays it to the feet of Zlatan Ibrahimović. He shields it well, lays it off to find the right, and he looks for me again as it's ricocheted, and we make it 2-1. Huge goal for us in this tie if we want to keep our chances in the Champions League alive. What a big goal for us. Bernardo Silva backheels it to find Rodri, looking to find Haaland, finding Grealish, who shots from outside the box, comfortable save. And then 90 minutes in, Savinho looks to get past him. Savinho's through on goal, but it was a heroic save from Donnarumma, and he looks to find Foden again, and he scores another goal similar to the one he scored earlier in the game. And that was it. That's our hopes pretty much over if we want to secure to the next round. Not ideal, man. Not ideal. Even a draw would have been favoured our chances a little bit, but I think the fact that we only have to get 3 points, and it's not likely, very unlikely. I don't think our hopes are there at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, guys, it's pretty much over. It's safe to say it's pretty much over. I mean, Lille are 3 points ahead of us in 24th place. Even if we're to get the same amount of points, the goal difference is just way superior. Our goal difference is so bad. Just all the times that we conceded to the likes of Arsenal and Bayern Munich and etc. Like really ruined our chances. It's such a shame. A team like PSG should not be in this situation in the first place. But yeah, I think it's pretty much over. However, we still decided to show you the last game of the Champions League just to get our spirits up. Mendes is on the ball looking for Vitinha. Vitinha looks to play it through to find Dembele, who makes a good run, and he makes it 1-0, only 2 minutes in already against Stuttgart. And if we continue to play like this, we can dominate. And now we've got a penalty for Zlatan Ibrahimović to take. And he goes to the far right corner and forces the keeper to make to not even move. 91 penalties for you. That's what it gets. Cool, calm, and collected. I don't know why the animation is like this. He should look distraught and upset. But hey, at least we leave this competition on a high with a victory. But it's again extremely disappointing for a team like PSG to be in this situation, not even qualify. Unbelievable. And yeah, obviously, they ended up finishing 26th spot. 24th was given to Girona anyway. They got 8 points. So even if our goal difference was good, there's no way we would have gone through to the playoffs. But on a positive note, we end up getting Player of the Month for January. So that's another one to the cabinet of individual accolades for Zlatan Ibrahimović. And all we can do now is focus on the Parc des Princes. We're up against, again, this random team, probably in the second division of France. Alright, ball being played to Zlatan Ibrahimović, but he's being forced to be on this left-hand side. Almost got dispossessed, but he still has it. It's actually a free kick in this situation. I think that was pretty soft, to be honest with you. But we'll take it. Zlatan's got to strike the ball with so much power. Almost hit the post. And then Kvaratskhelia comes up with a rebound. And he makes it 1-0. We shouldn't be 1-0 down to this random team. But it always seems like this guy is in the right place at the right time. But then Dembele wins the ball, plays it through for Zlatan Ibrahimović. He's onside, but the shot was poor. But then we ended up actually winning the game. I wasn't able to show you the goal. We ended up winning 2-1. I wasn't able to show you the goal simply because it was on the highlights fixture. And it stopped after 90 minutes. But as Zlatan scored again. Alright, on to the quarterfinals. And we're up against Auxerre. So of course a slightly harder opponent because they're in actually good. Yeah, but we generally tend to beat teams like Auxerre generally on a regular basis in the league. So they shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. Alright, goal kick is being played in the 8th minute from us. Finding Zlatan Ibrahimović, he wins it. Vitinha, now Uzai Emery, back to Zlatan again. Just seeking space, just moving the ball well. Onto Dembele, he still has the ball again. He ends up driving into space, they can't catch him. He looks to shoot, keeper parries it away. And then Hakimi driving with the ball into space, looks for Dembele again, shields it well, finds Hakimi again. Looking for Vitinha on the edge of the box. Dembele finding Zlatan again, looks to shoot on his left, go near post, saved. And then Auxerre has a go. They look to drive through the midfield, but then we win it again. Uzai Emery just keeping possession well and popping it about, just moving it well. Kvaratskhelia on the ball now, looking to drive, and he sees me working around. I plays a nice 1-2 between the two, and then Dembele looks to finish, and then he gets for the rebound again. Everyone is getting involved in the goals right now, especially with seeing him. It's good to see him back on the score sheet, especially when he's been back recently now from his injuries. Good to see him with the goal. And then Hakimi looks to whip it in to find Kvaratskhelia, looks for Zlatan, takes the flicker away, but Osho, good defending, tries to find Zlatan again, but it's blocked. Alright, Zaimri on the ball now, tries to find Zlatan. Yo, check that out. Imagine if he found Kvaratskhelia. That would have been the assist of the season. Zlatan now, he looks to shoot from outside the box, hits post, and then he looks to go for the rebound. Lovely fake, and he's forced the keeper to make a save. And then Vitinha out wide to find Hakimi. Hakimi drifts in and out, looking for Dembele again, finding Zlatan again, and he finishes it. Likes to get into those pockets of space. Poaches goal right there. And he makes it comfortable lead, making it 2-1, putting us comfortably into the next round. Keeper won no chance. And yeah, what a game. Even though it was 2-0, we just saw a lot of great action, a lot of involvement play between Zlatan Ibrahimović and the rest of the team. And of course, you can pretty much see that we've won the league. We're comfortably 9 points clear off top, and we still haven't lost a single game, so we could go unbeaten. What an achievement that's going to be, at least. Yeah, so we're going to be up against our toughest opponent that we're going to face in the Coupe de France. Literally, whoever wins this fixture is pretty much going to win the competition. Already like 3 minutes in, they take a free kick, almost skimmed the post. And then we got it again, Kvaratskhelia finding Kahim again, and then Kvaratskhelia finds Zlatan, his own goal, and he's just, what a finish, just from the edge of the box. But like, the placement and accuracy is so good. Let's just see this replay again. Look at that, 2 defenders on him, but still he was able to just pick that spot out comfortably. Kvaratskhelia, lovely skill move, but it's tackled again, but then he wins it again, and then Zlatan looks to shoot, almost scored his second there with a finesse shot. And then Leo has it again. Leo, he looks to play him through on goal. Keeper come out, what a save from Donnarumma, and he's actually caught it. And then Kvaratskhelia in the second half looks to whip it in to find him, and then Zlatan looks to volley it. Good save. Zlatan looks for Kvaratskhelia, shields it well. Looks for Nuno Mendes, who's on the left. He whips it in first time. Zlatan pops it up and gets past the defender. Surely he's going to finish this. No, how the hell does he not finish that? And then Fabian, looking for João Neves, plays it to the feet of Barcola, and then lays it off to find João Neves, who runs into the box and makes it 2-0. And surely we're in a very good position to put it in right into the box. I thought he was actually going to pick out Zlatan, but he finds João Neves instead. I don't mind, he could get a goal or two. And Barcola, and then we look to get past him. He looked to get past the second defender as well, but he's closed off. We looked to only shoot with our left, but that was a tame finish. Not very good for Zlatan. And they look to have a go at us on the right hand side, plays it in to find their forward, and then David looks to strike again, and he forces the keeper to make a save again, and ends up winning 2-0. Very routine victory, and we got 9.3 match rating. And then we see a social media post from Zlatan, one step closer to the final, bring it on, very confident right there. And we all know Zlatan has a very maverick and egocentric media personality, so it's no surprise from that. I still want to get you some Ligue action, so we're going to show you this game against Nice and how we performed. Zlatan here is pretty much through on goal, and there's no way he was going to miss that. I mean, if he was going to miss that, I might as well just retire from football. And Nice playing the ball well, plays it down the right to find that winger, looks to shoot across goal, actually made a save for Donnarumma. And then Kvaratskhelia sees Zlatan, he's pretty much through on goal, and he scores his brace in the 81st minute to make it 3-0. And João Neves plays it out wide to look for Marco Asensio. Marco Asensio, who's through on goal, gets taken out, and they're pretty much done out here. I don't know why he's complaining for. It was a clear stumble penalty, and he should just be ashamed of himself. Zlatan looks to put it away. It goes to the right top corner, and he gets his hat-trick. First hat-trick of the season. Even though it was late, it was inevitable this guy was going to score a hat-trick. I mean, what a striker, what a player this guy's been. It's just been unbelievable. 9.3 match rating. And I'm now going to show you literally the final fixture of the Ligue 1 season. I just want to see the celebrations, and I see Zlatan score as many goals as possible. And Zlatan is pretty much through on goal. The defender's on the left hand side of him, tries to cut, but is intercepted. Now he's actually got a penalty in the 90th minute, and then he Panenkes it, making a fall out of the keeper, because you know what, you might not, there's no pressure in this situation. I thought, why not look cool and go out on a bang, and that's exactly what we've done. But then their striker just managed to get past him like he's Messi, and then he chipped him. What an audacious goal. And it ended up being 1-1. And we're just here for the celebrations. Look at Marquinhos, the captain, Zlatan, our talisman, going up to receive that Ligue 1 trophy. I mean, of course, it was inevitable that we're pretty much going to win the title. If we didn't win this title, it would have been a complete failure of an episode. So that's the minimum requirement in a league like this, in a league like Ligue 1. You know what? It would have been more interesting to do something Ligue 1 with a player that is not in PSG. It will be a lot more of a challenge to win the league title, but I mean, you got to beat who was in front of you. You guys decided to go with Zlatan Ibrahimović, so of course we're gonna go for PSG. I could have done him in Milan as well, and in other clubs. So I could have done him in Milan, but I didn't want to do a video very similar to the Kaká video that we did in the past, so I just went for this one. And surprisingly enough, I actually went for Jonathan David as the win of the best player in Ligue 1. I think he scored a stupid amount of goals in the league. I think he ended up scoring like 30 goals, so that's why they went for him. But based on this video, you would have thought Zlatan would have been the best player in the competition, but it actually wasn't. But now it all comes down to this, the final of the Coupe de France. I don't know why there's too much suspense to this final. A win is minimum. There's no way we'll lose to this. Nancy, who the hell are they? And Zlatan looks to play to the feet of Dembele. Dembele finds Zlatan making a terrific run. He's thrown goal and he slots it in. Already 4 minutes in, and he's already scored for us over and over again. He's such a talismanic figure and a big game player like Didier Drogba. Was always scoring in these finals, making us 1-0 up so quickly. But they gave it a go. 31 minutes in, their striker shields it well, looking for their winger. Their winger looks to whip it in. They actually win it off, but then they've got the run of the Rose gone wide. 34 minutes in, on the left hand side, is Arteta, I'm not sure who that is. He looks to cut inside, plays it into the feet of Zlatan Ibrahimović, looking for Vitinha. Vitinha looks to strike, hits the post, and then Dembele goes up for the rebound and makes it 2-0. 37 minutes in, and it's safe to say that you might as well just give us the trophy. Like, they're just too much. We're just too much for them to deal with. And Dembele was always there. He's caused a lot of rebound goals in this episode. And then Marquinhos wins it, looking for Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia looks for Zlatan Ibrahimović. He cuts inside, he gets past the first defender, and he slots it into the bottom corner and makes it a brace in a final. And that's a typical Zlatan Ibrahimović celebration. That's the one I went for. And his ability to just jinx and weave in and out to get past the defenders is very underrated, being 6'5". And then we end up winning that again. Barcola looks to run at him, lays off to Zlatan, and this time Zlatan doesn't become selfish, he becomes unselfish and gives Kvaratskhelia a goal. That was the clear, obvious option. So we thought, you are not, we'll be selfless in this situation. And obviously we ended up winning 4-0. It could have been way more than 4, to be honest. Like, that's how dominant we were. And yeah, you could say that we played in the Farmers League, but all you had to do was beat the team who was in front of you. It's a big shame that we couldn't win the Champions League. That's why we did this video. That was the aim of this video, to win the Champions League for PSG. But you know what? We kept us, even though we didn't, we kept our standards high, and we end up getting a domestic treble, which is more than good enough for this episode. It would have been a huge failure if we didn't win the rest of these trophies, considering the huge disappointment in the Champions League. But you guys saw a lot of action from the big man, Zlatan, from this episode, and I'm proud of you, and I'm proud for showing that for you guys. And yeah, Jonathan David was an absolute killer in front of goal with 31 goals and only 34 appearances, unreal. And Zlatan came 3rd place with 19 goals in the league, impressive. And Kvaratskhelia, our teammate, with 17, closely behind him. And then Kvaratskhelia as well was the top assister with 12 assists, unreal. I loved playing with him. And we ended up being the 4th top assister as well with 9 assists as well. So bagsman and provider. And you guys obviously know that we unfortunately we didn't end up going unbeaten, but a league title is a league title, and it was one of the most convincing league titles that we've seen in recent memory in Ligue 1. And then obviously you guys remember from the start of the episode us smashing AS Monaco in the Trophy Champions final, and then our routine victory against AFC Nancy as well. So overall, the big man Zlatan ended up getting 34 goals and 10 assists. So that's what, 44 goal involvements in 47 appearances. So that's like 0.94 goals per game. So pretty much a goal a game. And Kvaratskhelia goal output is unreal as well. 27 goals and 17 assists. That's also 44 goal involvements like Zlatan. And also Dembele chipped in with quite a lot of goal involvement as well, with 17 and 8. That's what, 25 goal involvements. So it's safe to say that front three IKD is an unbelievable trio. Alright guys, this puts us to the end of the video. Thank you for making it this long. If you were, even though we won trophies, we didn't end up achieving exactly what we wanted to with getting the Champions League, but it was okay. I got enough action for you guys to see some impressive goals and impressive football. If you want to actually use this version of Zlatan, feel free to watch one of the tutorials that I made about how to make him. And also mention which other players, which other icons or even heroes players that you want me to make, you want me to do a my player career mode about in the future. Make sure to mention it and reveal it into the comments. And as for the ones that enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and press the notification for more videos like these. Alright guys, I'm gonna see you later, and have a good day. Peace.